And even as the MP Ngunjiri Wambugu reconsidered his action against the CJ, the debate refuses to go away on why almost every election in Kenya is dogged by claims of rigging and malpractices. Our senior political affairs reporter Murimi Mwangi now takes us through some of the infamous election rigging claims and how they impacted Kenyans. Take a look at that.
The December 6th, 1969 duel for the Bahati parliamentary seat between then firebrand maendeleo ya wanawake chair lady Jael Mbogo and one Stanley Emilio Mwai Kibaki officially kickstarted the rough Kenyan journey through claims of electoral fraud. Polls had closed, vote counting was ongoing, and as was the standard procedure then, both Kibaki and Jael had taken possession of the ballot boxes bearing their portraits. Jael had taken a commanding lead when the lights suddenly went off at the tallying center. By the time the lights came back, Kibaki had surprisingly overtaken her. She would years later narrate how Kibaki's agents allegedly sneaked out her ballot boxes under the cover of darkness.
and it's true, yeah, that Kibaki was given a run for his life. And I guess after that he moved to Othaya, where it was kind of safer.
But then came this mighty comedy of errors in Kenyan election history on the 21st of March 1988, at the peak of Kenya's one-party state, the Mlolongo system. And former KANU National Organizing Secretary Kalonzo Musyoka vividly remembers how this day played out at Kiharu constituency, in the parliamentary race between the late Dr. Julius Kiano and one Gidraf Mweru.
Sasa pale Kiano ameshinda wazi kwa Mlolongo. Mweru amepata 366, Kiano 10,000. DC pale anatangaza ati Mweru ndiye amechaguliwa. Nakumbuka Jane Kiano akitoa rinda yake akatupa hewani. She was wearing a red dress. Kauliza mama anafanya kumbe ana cash.
Secret ballot made a comeback at the onset of multipartyism in 1992. Still, this did not kill the culture of elections theft. The defunct Election Commission of Kenya made it mandatory for hard copy presidential results declaration forms from all the constituencies to be physically transported to Nairobi. But somewhere in the journey to Nairobi, the figures would mysteriously change. In the 2007 face-off between retired President Mwai Kibaki and opposition leader Raila Odinga, Odinga's agents raised alarm of alteration of the presidential results at the National Tallying Center. Matters got out of hand. GSU officers kicked out all agents and media as a power blackout suddenly engulfed the KICC Tallying Center. Then, under the cover of darkness, then ECK chairman, the late Samuel Kivuitu, declared Kibaki as duly re-elected before resurfacing at State House to witness Kibaki's controversial swearing-in. Asked whether Kibaki won, this was Kivuitu's answer.
Do you believe that Mwai Kibaki fairly won the election?
I don't know until I see eventually the records.
Kivuitu seems to have lost control. Did not seem to know what he was doing. There were also major forces, international forces, interfering with that election.
Enter the 2010 Constitution, and the elections transmission system got a digital touch, but not without an equal digital sophistication in electoral practices. A headache that is still bedeviling electoral body IEBC as it prepares for the October 17th repeat presidential poll.
It is the people that is a problem, not the technology. If we want to rig elections, we'll rig elections. It is the individual who will rig elections, not technology.
As the countdown to the Kenyatta-Odinga rematch continues, the IEBC faces its test of a lifetime to write history and deliver credible polls on October the 17th. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News in Nairobi.